Time for a 6-month review. So exciting. Can't believe it, but it's been 6 months. I have 15,000 miles on this 2022 long range. So far, so good. That's a lot of miles, I know, but I literally bought this car to travel, and that's what I do with it. If not, it just sits here plugged in. But I don't travel in it anymore because if you've watched any of my videos on the channel, which I will be posting more, these cars suck to travel in. Not because of comfort, which I'll get to all that later, but because of charging. Charging is a major downfall, obviously. I knew that when buying the car, but cross-country road trip in a Tesla, I mean, I don't know, it was like the coolest thing to me, so that's why I did it. So anyways, a couple things starting in the front. You know what? 15,000 miles, drove across cross-country a couple times, and I really haven't had too many issues with paint. I know this is really bad lighting for you, just believe me. So maybe they did get better in their whole paint process, but I still have almost zero body damage. I get huge bug collection. This thing, you know, you get these Midwest bugs driving through Missouri and stuff like that, but I don't have any rock chips or anything, which is great. The only body damage I did is just, you know, yeah, this is it. I got a good nick right here, and it tore up my rim pretty good, whatever it was. We're just on the highway. Here's some better looking one right there. Tore it up. So that's gonna be first to get fixed. And then this, I would assume that's cheaper than that, but I don't know. So moving on to everything I've done to the vehicle. I got all the windows tinted, including the front. If you can't tell, can't see really in. That has helped out greatly. Absolutely love it. I love the all-weather mats. I went with some ones I bought on Amazon. They fit really nice, they look good. Obviously really dirty right now because it's snowing, but it comes with a full trunk mat and a front frunk mat, which I will show you that here in a second. Oh, horrible lighting, but got the trunk mat right there going all the way to the front, so it covers everything. Plus it folds up, so if you need to access the lower compartment, it just folds up and, you know, that's it. And when opening up the frunk, it's got the nice little mat right here, really grippy. So yeah, that's great. I like that. And then I'll show off the light right here. One little thing I added. There's a little Tesla logo on the floodlight or ghost light. That's pretty cool. A couple things in the interior. Just gotta have this little tray. This is a absolutely must. And then one other thing I did was this little hidden compartment thing right here. Absolutely waste of money. I don't get it. Still haven't found a reason what you need that for. Your wallet, but I don't know who just leaves their wallet in their car. Maybe some of you guys do, maybe some of you don't. Again, excuse the mess, but there's the all-weather mat, which very dirty. And when I pulled up the carpet to clean it before, it's beautiful. Now, some of the pluses of this car, with driving at 15,000 miles in 6 months, I realized the car is still it's very well made. I don't know what you guys are talking about, people who are complaining about the build quality of this car. Maybe mine was just made correctly, I don't know, but it's still incredibly quiet, very smooth ride. Yeah, I don't have any interior problems or anything. I don't have any squeaking, popping, crackling. So everything's good in that regard. So that's awesome for me, I guess. One thing I do suggest when taking a long trip is purchasing, I have a video about this. There's like a sunshade for the top here to cover up the two glass pieces. And in the summertime, it actually worked out absolutely incredible. I really liked it. I sent mine back because I just bought a really crappy one. The fitment wasn't 100% perfect, but it helped out greatly when in the desert. And it was 115 degrees. We were semi-cool with all the windows tinted. Plus I bought the front shade one so we can just let up there and we just sit in the car while we're charging. Got the AC on, but yet it's not overworking, you're not overheated, and it just worked out great. Coming down into the climate control, which I clicked the wrong button. All right, so heated steering wheel. Mine doesn't really work too great, I'd say. I don't know, I'm asking somebody about that, but anyways, yeah, still no issues with climate control. Everything works great. Seats get smoking hot. I mean, they're awesome, front and rear. Love it. Dog mode is really freaking cool. Haven't used camp mode, or I don't know what keep is, but dog mode's really cool. Like when we made our Route 66 stops, we just drop the kids off, or like leave the kids in the car, hit on dog mode, doors lock, they're nice and cold the entire time. You're pretty good. So one thing as I'm doing this, charging equipment, communication lost. That's fun. So I unfortunately have a normal 110 right now. This is my 1450, or well, it will be, but I can't get a hold of any 6-gauge wire. I have not been looking that hard, but I need to get that. So anyways, I'm on 110. Well, the problem with charging an electric car on 110 is it's extremely slow, as many of you already know, or if you're looking to purchase, that's what you're gonna have to know. But I was running an electric heater also, popped the breaker in my house, so I gotta go down there and flip that. But anyways, that is a downfall right off the bat. That's a downfall. So one thing I learned really quick in this car, we had a snowstorm, and this is before the snowstorm even hit. It was just a very light dusting. These are the Michelin summer tires that came with the vehicle, and I think they should use some more technology and say, hey, these are going to the Midwest. We should probably throw some all seasons or stuff on there, because yeah, I slipped. You can't drive this car in the snow. I couldn't do it. I literally had to just take it home, park it, and take my other all-wheel drive vehicle, because yeah, this one, I'd break loose immediately, and then anytime I tried to stop, the car would just keep on rolling. So that is something that they didn't, or even maybe they didn't care about, sending it to the Midwest or, you know, Northeast. Get a lot of snow up here. So where my other car, which is like almost like very similar to this car, size and everything wise, we just took right off. No problems whatsoever. So that was just the unfortunate part about that so far, was no grip, couldn't stop, couldn't even go really. It just kept, I would spin all four tires, set off a bunch of lights on the dash, and had to drop it back off. Now let's get to the fun part, the problems. I already made another video about the service and everything that happened, so I'll just run through it really fast. But kind of sucks about this is I had a lot of things go wrong within like 6 months, so they just made me drop it off at the service center. So that's, I had a couple mobile also. So I had my charging port door, wouldn't close all the way. They said it was a broken clip from the factory. They fixed that first as soon as it was delivered in my driveway. Really cool. And then the cable inside where you manually pull on the trunk to unlock the charging connector inside the port, it fell off. It like literally fell off of that. It was just sitting in my trunk. I opened up my trunk one day and it was just sitting there. So mobile service came back out and fixed that, did an awesome job. And then my spray nozzle right here on the windshield wiper was just dangling, and all this was down here. The wire hose, not a wire, hose was just sitting down here. And every time it would rain, I would hear it scraping against the window, the rubber. So anyways, had to take the whole new arm, because I guess the prongs down here that hold on the hose, that was broke. Now, a couple bigger issues. Still got phantom braking. Absolutely horrible, horrible, horrible. I've almost killed like 12 people, no joke. They should take that away. And everybody who says they have no phantom braking, well, I'm gonna call you a liar, because I know 2 people myself who has Model 3s, not the 22, but they got like a 20. I think they're both 20s, and phantom brake like crazy. So yeah, this is horrible. This thing will lock up the brakes on a straight, flat, no obstacle road, just lock up the brakes, and causing everybody, you have to like quickly hit the accelerator to speed up so you don't get rear-ended. Still does it. Doesn't matter if the car's clean, dirty, I don't know, if the sun just hits it funny and it makes the car mad. I don't get it, but this part sucks. Also, 6 months later, all these updates, I still don't have rain sensing windshield wipers that work. I just have it off because, no, I'm sorry, I do have it on, but it comes on random times. It just doesn't, it just starts turning on. It's completely sunny, we're just driving, and they're they're coming on really fast, and then it'll slow down, then it'll go back, and every now and then it'll come back up and do it again. Also, something I do actually have turned off is automatic high beams. I still don't have automatic high beams after 6 months. All these updates, they only come on when a car is coming. So as soon as you pass the oncoming vehicle, it shuts off the it shuts off the high beams. And as soon as a car is coming, it turns them on, blinding the people in front of you, and then flashing at them, and they, flash me back, and I gotta manually do it. So that's off. After 6 months, that still does not work. So that's a major complaint with me. Something cool that I tried on the trip was the full self-driving subscription. I paid for the 1 month, and actually really cool. Helped out great on the road for a long amount of hours. So we're basic autopilot, just keeps you in the lane, just drives you straight. This actually moves you in and out of lanes. It's just, if it senses a car coming up fast, it'll get over and let them pass, and it'll get back over, or it will actually navigate around a slower vehicle and exits. Once you exit the highway, it shuts off, because coming later this year is the auto steer on city streets. So we don't have that right now, but as far as getting off the highway, it will take the correct exit too. It knows which one. It'll take the exit, and you just get off. So that's really nice. So that was, I would say, for a very long trip, which I would never suggest in this car. I would suggest, if you do it, you check out all my other videos on driving a Tesla cross country and purchase that. I even, on one of my charging videos, I actually show it working, and it took the exit just fine, and it's just great. So he's making progress with that. This is kind of a praise and a complaint. The praise is the sound system in this car is absolutely incredible. I've heard better, but as far as just a stock system when using any of their platforms, is just, it's amazing. Crystal clear, it's got just enough bass. I prefer a little bit more, but hey, that's not what this car is for. Plus, you don't want your car rattling everywhere anyways. So, like I said, crystal clear, highs, mids, and low are perfect. My big complaint is once you go up to your settings and you go down to sources, this is all I got. I don't use any of these. I've been just getting into that, the third one down, the streaming, which, it's decent, but like I would like a Pandora option. I mostly listen to Pandora, or if they can put on an Amazon Music, since we do have, you either got Wi-Fi or you pay for the premium connectivity, so you have data. So if I could stream my music on the my Amazon, that would be really cool. Which I'm sure there's Apple users out there that would like whatever Apple uses. I don't know what they use, but that's, like I said, that's kind of a complaint for me, because man, if I can get my Pandora, where I can actually, thumbs down or whatever, because I can hit streaming, just select something, make sure the sound's off so you two don't get mad, but so I can still hit the thumbs up and thumbs down, so that's there. But so if the song horrible, you won't hear it again, but I just like Pandora better. But it sounds amazing on streaming versus hooking up your Bluetooth and running your Bluetooth on it. So that's kind of like the downfall with that. You get your own music, but it doesn't sound as clear to me. Last but not least is the power. After 6 months, 15,000 miles, I have not sensed any decline in power. As soon as you touch that accelerator, it goes. Oh man, is this thing's fast. I mean, just the torque that this car has is absolutely incredible. So that's where I'm going to end it with, was torque. I love it. It's one of my favorite part about owning this car, and just like I said, really enjoy driving it. Hate being, you definitely do get treated differently with this, and I'm not saying you get treated better. It goes both ways. Some people say, hey, nice cars, and some people call you a Democrat and tree hugger, and I'm called a lot of things, but I just don't care. I didn't buy this car for the environment. I don't really care. I bought this for the power, the technology, and how it looks. I think the car's gorgeous. So it's very fast still. So I hope this video helped you if you're looking to purchase. If not, purchasing, hope you just like the video. Hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Helps me out greatly. I keep bouncing back. I'll post auto repair, which is what I do, and traveling videos and traveling Tesla videos. So see you next time.